Hello, everyone.
Hey.
Just us three this time. Will has some important stuff to do, so we're gonna do with that as he will.
Pun intended.
I wasn't even thinking about the pun, but
oh god, that was a pun.
yeah, I wasn't even thinking about it. Oh my god, I suck. But gonna have to do then about last week, and then we'll go into this week. We're gonna start. We're gonna start with South Carolina when they beat Jackson State 38-28, and all I gotta say to South Carolina, you fucking suck.
Rattler sucks, but I don't think Jacksonville State is a bad team, but South Carolina should have won that game. They won the Gamecock Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Also, put Jacksonville State in a bowl game, you fucking cowards, NCAA.
Bowl eligible.
No, they have 7 wins, but they can't make a bowl game because of the bullshit transition rules.
Oh my god.
Like FCS teams, when they go into the FBS, they cannot make a bowl game for like a couple of years.
Yeah, that's messed up.
Didn't that team beat Michigan State in basketball?
James Madison. We're not talking about James Madison. This is Jacksonville State.
Same thing.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. James Madison's undefeated.
Now let's see. With South Carolina, yeah, that's not impressive. I mean, they won the game, but still, they were. I don't even know what they were. I think they were favored by over 20.
I knew they would cover easily.
Oh wait, 14.5. Oh yeah, they barely covered.
Yeah, they covered. I knew Jacksonville State would cover.
Yeah, South Carolina. Let me look at the stats in that game because I don't think. Yeah, Rattler threw 2 touchdowns. Threw a pick.
I know they play Clemson. They're probably gonna lose that game.
That's gonna be a shit bowl. It's basically who's more overrated. I don't have South Carolina win 8 games last year.
I don't know, probably because they got fucking red hot. Hendon Hooker got hurt.
Yeah, because they killed Tennessee. Like, yeah, damn.
That's how bad Tennessee's defense was.
Mm-hmm. What's next? Oh, Tennessee against UConn. Well, Tennessee did their job easily.
Nico Iamaleava looked pretty solid, or how you say that last name.
Yeah. Joe Milton. Yeah. Right. Nothing really bad for Tennessee. Just them doing their job.
They had a good game all around.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, that backup quarterback, he was supposed to be like a 5-star quarterback coming in. Yeah, I saw that he played. I think he threw a touchdown in that game, too.
Yeah, I think Tennessee was a nice win by them. Even though, yeah, it is UConn, but some other teams couldn't even do that to UConn.
Yeah, if this was basketball, then that's completely different.
Then UConn would win by 20 because UConn is that good at basketball.
Yeah, you see how they did in March Madness. They literally blew out everyone.
UConn's a basketball blue blood.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, UConn, they got to play Gonzaga, Kansas, and UNC.
They win. They go 2-1. They beat Gonzaga easily.
Oh, I might even call one of them games. But
nope, don't call the Gonzaga one because that's already in a fucking L for Gonzaga.
How?
We fucking suck. We lost.
You didn't lose. You didn't even play it.
Shit, we're going to lose to fucking Yale. I'm calling it now.
No. Yeah, in terms of smarts, sure. But in athletics, yeah.
UNC goes to the Garden to play a UConn.
Interesting.
Jimmy V Classic.
What's the next game? We got Kentucky beating Mississippi State 24-3.
Mid-off.
Devin Leary actually did solid. Ray Davis did okay.
Will Rogers. This is like you need to throw the ball like 50 times.
I don't even think Will Rogers played.
Did he?
No, it says Mike Wright did.
Mike Wright? Oh my God, he's terrible.
Yeah, he threw a pick.
And you realize Wisconsin's current starting quarterback actually was a Mississippi State commit, but he left.
Oh, wow. He might have made a smart decision on that.
Yeah, play for Luke Fickle in Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not surprising for Kentucky, but we'll get into that, what they get into next week. Next up is Arkansas against Florida. Arkansas won this game 39-36. First game with Kenny G as OC, right when Dan Enos gets fired, and they play their best. They score the most points all season, minus that the Western Catamount game.
Western Carolina.
Yeah.
All right. Can we talk about how good those Florida uniforms were?
Oh yeah, I like them.
Those were the best uniforms of the week.
Those uniforms are cool. I'm not even gonna lie.
It would have been better if the game was at night for them, because a blackout game in Florida at noon.
Yeah, I don't think they could because Alabama and LSU.
Yeah, but good win for Arky. I'm gonna say this: Eugene Wilson is really damn good.
Oh yeah, that guy caught 2 touchdowns.
As someone who's seen him play, I've literally seen him play before. He's as good as advertised.
Yeah. Rocket Sanders finally went going. 18 carries for over 100 yards. KJ did great. That pig should have been PI, but yeah, it is what it is. Winning in overtime, so that was good.
And the Gators have a brutal free game stretch coming up.
Mm-hmm.
This might cost Billy Napier his job.
Yeah, Florida don't make the bowl, and Billy Napier is done. But yeah, good win for Arkansas. Hopefully Andrew Armstrong's all right because he got hurt, concussion during the game, and he's been our top receiver. What's next? Oh, Auburn and Vandy.
Shit.
No, I mean Auburn did their job. Peyton Thorne actually had an okay game for once.
Yeah.
But their running back carried.
Jarquez Hunter.
Yep. Seals, yeah, he didn't do shit. Vandy is what I expect. They're 2-8, so they're already not bowl eligible, so they're worse than last year.
Yeah, last year they went 5-7, and in Vandy, how the fuck do you lose the Prestabarian?
I have no fucking idea.
I guess they might fire Jerry Stackhouse.
Yeah, I remember Jerry Stackhouse. He used to play in NBA with Brooklyn.
He was good.
Mm-hmm. That's pathetic for Vandy, but Auburn did their job. Let me see. Did they actually cover their spread? They did.
What was the final?
31-15, and Auburn was 11.5 favorites.
Yeah, Will got his predictions in.
Oh. I'll look at it in a sec. Let's see. All right. Next up, we have Mizzou and Georgia. Mizzou actually, this is actually a surprise because even though Georgia still won, I thought Georgia is how they are against top 25 teams. I'm like, okay, they're gonna blow them out, but they didn't. They actually kept it close. I think Brady Cook did throw that game away though, throwing those 2 bad picks.
Yes.
Yeah,
I think I got the score prediction correct.
30 to
Georgia,
21.
Hoover Burden had a day, and then he got hurt. I sort of got every time a team with their top targets plays Georgia, the top targets get hurt. Alabama, Jamison Williams and John Mechie. Ohio State, Marvin Harrison Jr.
Well, I mean, Georgia's a physical team.
Yeah. But the Jamison Williams and John Mechie injuries were turf.
Yeah, that was just
The Marvin Harrison play, that was targeting. That was definitely targeting. But we'll get to that. But I digress. Georgia, nice win. You are on the spotlight this week, College Game Day.
Yeah, it was a good game. It was tied at half, but Georgia scored 20. I think Georgia scored 14 unanswered points, and they kept them in the lead. And then Brady Cook threw those two bad interceptions. One of them led to both of them basically led to 2 field goals and to ice the game away.
By Woodring. I know Dajuan Edwards had a solid night. So did Kendall Milton.
Mm-hmm.
And Georgia has essentially won the SEC East.
Mm-hmm. Alabama, if they beat Kentucky, then they basically clinched the SEC West.
They get to beat either Kentucky or Auburn.
Yeah. And just, wait, who's second in? Oh, yeah, Ole Miss is. But good win from Georgia. Mizzou proved a little bit wrong. Didn't get blown out.
Yeah.
What's next? We got Ole Miss against A&M. I'm not going to lie. Ole Miss kind of got lucky.
Ole Miss got lucky.
Yeah, because that field goal, it was partially blocked, and it was just enough to go off course.
Just enough to go through. Oxford, tough place to play.
But let's see. Let's look at the stats, because Ole Miss kind of was choking that game.
Jackson Dart had a decent game.
Mm-hmm. Same with Max Johnson.
Quinshon Judkins finally played like Quinshon Judkins.
Mm-hmm. It's like the former top running backs of the SEC are finally getting their shit together.
So now you have Rocket Sanders, Quinshon Judkins, Logan Diggs, and Jason McClellan.
Mm-hmm. But still, guys like Ray Davis and Cody Schrader have been doing really good. But yeah, A&M, Jimbo. Honestly, dude.
Jimbo. How can you justify keeping him?
I don't. That's confusing me. Why is he still in A&M? He should have been fired last year.
Yeah. His seat melted.
Yeah, the seat is not hot anymore. It's burnt. It's done. But I don't get it, man. I don't get it.
It's like Todd Bowles in Tampa Bay.
Well, Todd Bowles, he needs to go now. Like, seriously. Even though last year they made the damn playoffs, that was just because Brady.
Yeah, Brady literally carried him to the playoffs.
Yeah, and Brady was
even in his worst year ever as a pro, he still carried that team to the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. What else do we got? Wait, what game? Oh yeah, Ole Miss. Yeah, I said that game. And then the last game. Oh boy. Alabama and LSU. So I'm just gonna let Curry get his little ranting done. So Curry.
You know what? No comment. Nope. I'm not saying anything this week. No fucking comment except for fire Matt fucking House.
This is one that Tommy Reese got 42.
Yeah, that's actually something bad.
I'm gonna say this right now. That Dallas Turner hit that everyone thinks was targeting, that was not targeting. He didn't launch. He didn't lead with the crown of his helmet, and he hit him in the shoulder.
Damn.
The contact of the helmet was with Dallas Turner's shoulder. That was just a hard hit.
That was just a hard hit. Jackson hit with the crown of his helmet was at the shoulder. But no, targeting.
I mean, that's the NFL, but I'm not
It's,
convinced.
NFL rules are much. College football, they let you hit. NFL, they don't.
No, not in the SEC. Sometimes SEC refs are literally soft.
But Jalen Milroe had. If Jalen Milroe can just be more accurate, because his upside is absurd.
Guy had more than a hat trick with running the ball with 4
He had
touchdowns.
4 touchdowns. Milroe and Jaden Daniels had field days.
Mm-hmm.
And Jaden Daniels probably lost out on the Heisman because of that injury.
Literally, dude, look at the stats. They literally have almost the exact same stats. Passing.
Yeah. Milroe is good on the deep ball, even though he did fuck up and miss that touchdown to Isaiah. But he made up for it on the ground. At least he made up for it. I'll give Jalen Milroe that. I am not going to be excited to play Jalen Milroe next year.
Next year, yeah. They'll let Milroe play, and then after that, Julian Sane will basically take over.
Sane.
Malik Neighbors had himself a day, man. Can't deny that.
Yeah, Malik Neighbors was kind of killing the slot corners for Bama. Because when he was on Kool-Aid and Terrion Arnold, he was actually getting shut down a bit.
Yeah.
It's just LSU lined him up in the slot, and he was killing Bama's slot guys. And those safeties the safeties, they're young, okay?
Yeah, that's a young secondary.
Those safeties are young. The corners are experienced with Kool-Aid and Terrion Arnold. Probably the best corner duo in the entire SEC. That Bama D-line is no joke. That front seven in general is not a joke.
Yeah, Alabama, I think they had the more impressive win. They easily covered. I thought it would be like a mid-scoring game knowing how LSU and Alabama play. I'm like, okay, this LSU defense with Matt House is going to give us some points, but at the same time, it's fucking Tommy Rees, and they're going to make them look a little better. I guess I was half wrong.
Yeah, it was Tommy. And also, I kind of could have seen this coming because, it's Brian Kelly in a big game.
And he did have a big game last year when they were in Death Valley.
Yeah, that was in Death Valley. You can't win a big game on the road.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
The amount of times Notre Dame played Stanford on the road under Brian Kelly when Stanford was good.
Yeah. No, those are the win going over. Oh yeah. I forgot. Oklahoma and Oklahoma State.
Fuck the refs. That was bullshit.
I'm listening. Go on. We'll let you.
How the fuck how are you allowed to tackle a receiver in the end zone? Because that's what Oklahoma State did to Drake Stoops. He got tackled. He got fucking tackled in the end zone, and they didn't call it. They called Brent Venables a 15-yard penalty, and, Brent Venables didn't even do anything. One of our linemen got flagged 15 yards for getting pushed to the ground. Like, that was some fucking home-cooking-ass shit in Stillwater. But that 4th down play call, Jeff Levy, what the fuck? Why are you running a 3-yard out route on 4th and 5?
Yeah, that's a bozo moment right there.
What the fuck, Jeff Levy? You're making me very, very close to wanting you fired. A lot of OU fans want him gone. I am not there yet. I will be if he fucks up against West Virginia.
Yeah, you can't lose to them, man. You just can't.
Especially with Neil Brown on the lava seat.
I don't get it. Oklahoma, how they lost that game. Dylan Gabriel.
Gabriel had himself a day.
Didn't even do bad. Exactly. It's really the just
that
matters the most.
Oh, and I fucking hate Ollie Gordon.
Oh yeah. Oh, that running back.
Yeah, literally played like fucking prime Barry Sanders.
Wow, I guess he was saving it for Oklahoma for the last time in Stillwater.
Well, he played his ass off before that, and I'm like, fuck, I'm kind of worried. And then Danny Stutzman was rolled out. I'm like, fuck. That's why Danny Stutzman should win the big buckus.
Well, Mike Gundy's probably going to be happy about this win for his team.
This saves his job, because if he lost this game, he would have got fired.
Yeah, for sure. Texas against Kansas State.
Kansas State got robbed. Will Howard got the first on that missed field goal. Will Howard got it.
Man, Texas. I was speaking to Texas like a Texas fan sad word. He was like, "Oh, Texas should be number 4." I'm like, no,
Texas ain't shit.
they're not number 4. I can Oregon and Washington if they play.
Oregon would kill Texas. Oregon is literally built like a Big Ten team that can punch you in the mouth up front and can attack you through the air.
Mm-hmm. And I'm thinking that's why I'm
speaking
thinking.
Speaking of Big Ten, we got a future Big Ten matchup this week, and it's a slaughter.
What?
Oregon is hosting SC.
Oh yeah. USC, you're done. I'm sorry. You're
10:30 p.m. By the way.
Yeah. Oregon. Is it in Eugene?
It's in Autzen. And I know how tough Autzen is. I know how tough it is to play there. I've seen Oklahoma go there. But yeah, Texas, you needed the refs to win this game. You still ain't shit. You almost blew that big ass lead.
Yeah, because they were up 27-14 at one point.
They're up 27-7, and then K-State came back.
Wow. Wow. And then in overtime,
I 100% would have went for the win.
Yeah, I think yeah.
If you would have had their kicker missed earlier, I would have went for the win.
Malik Murphy played like crap. It was really just
Jonathan Brooks and A.D. Mitchell.
Mm-hmm. Murphy didn't really do anything. Will Howard played great outside of
Will
that one.
Howard played his ass off. And
that running attack was putrid.
Trayshawn Ward, former Tampa Bay Tech Titan. Another guy I've seen play.
We'll just have to say because I think Texas overrated. Like, dude,
they're overrated as fuck.
Like, they are a good team, but man, they're honestly
they are not better than Alabama right now. They are not.
No,
I don't care that Texas beat them. Alabama would win the rematch.
Yeah, they probably would. Then going for next week, those are our for recaps. Now we're gonna go to the picks.
All right.
What's the first game we got? Oh, Alabama against Kentucky.
Trap game alert. This is my trap game of the week. Coming off that emotional win, it's going to be cold as hell up there in Lexington. Alabama could be drained a bit coming off that win. I can see this being a struggle for Alabama, but I think they win this game and clinch the SEC West 27-24.
Curry.
Kentucky, no doubt. Kentucky.
Alabama's favored by 11. That is a little
I don't
too
give
much.
a fuck.
It is way too much. Kentucky's easily covering.
Yeah, they should. I got Alabama by 4.
I have Kentucky winning 21-0. Fuck Alabama.
Well, if that defense actually does that, then that DC needs his flowers immediately.
Kentucky's defense is that good, but I think it's going to be a defensive game for most of the game, but Alabama gets it done in the fourth quarter.
Alabama wins this 24-20. And as for Will, he also has Alabama.
Yeah, this is a trap. Yeah, this is 100% a trap game.
Oh, yeah, defense against defense. Then next up, we got Vandy going to South Carolina. South Carolina's favored by 13.5.
South Carolina, I don't fucking know. 17-3.
Curry.
South Carolina 10-7.
Yeah, Will has South Carolina, and I have South Carolina. I actually think South Carolina's going to score points because Vanderbilt's defense can't stop a nosebleed. South Carolina wins this 32-14. They'll just barely cover. Oh, here's a little iffy game. Tennessee against Mizzou in Columbia.
Oh, beside Georgia and Ole Miss, this is my game of the week in the SEC. Beside Georgia and Ole Miss.
Afternoon game as well on CBS.
This is going to be a good game. Brad Nessler, legendary commentator, is calling the game along with Gary Danielson.
Yeah,
That crew got Alabama and LSU. I think this will come down to the wire, but honestly, I'm picking Tennessee to win this game. Tennessee just owns Mizzou, and I think Tennessee gets the win by a final score. It is going to be a shootout, 52-45.
Curry.
I have Mizzou winning 48-42.
Let's see. Will has Missouri winning. I think we're split because I have Tennessee winning actually.
Yeah, this is going to be a shootout.
Tennessee is favored by 1.
I'm surprised Tennessee is favored. I thought Mizzou would be favored.
I think Tennessee, after what they've been doing the past couple of weeks and how Mizzou just came off that bad loss to Georgia, I think that's kind of what influenced. Or else Mizzou might be favored by 2.5. Tennessee wins this by a score of 34-31.
The matchup predictor has Missouri as the favorite.
Oh yeah, you're right. They said, see this. It has. That's crazy. On my end, it says Tennessee is favored by 60%.
Interesting.
It's a little odd.
Matchup predictor makes no sense, but oh well.
And the availability of Luther Burden is also in question.
I think he'll play. They still have Theo. They still have Theo and Schrader.
Yeah, you're right.
Theo Weiss, the former Oklahoma transfer.
It's crazy. Next game is Auburn going to the Hill against Arkansas.
All right. Hogs win it 28-17.
Curry.
Arkansas 28-20.
I think for Auburn, like I just don't like Peyton Thorne. All right, that guy's pathetic. Their running attack, however, is very, very good.
Darkwares Hunter is that guy.
Yeah, that's literally the only guy. If we can stop the run, we'll easily stop Auburn because I'm not worried about the weapons.
I think you're gonna just put like 8 guys in the box.
Yeah, because our secondary can hold up. McLaughlin, Jalen Braxton, our freshman corner, he's been really good. He had a good game against Florida. Snacks Johnson, that's what we call him. He's our other corner. He's been doing good. And then for our safety, Will Olcott. So I say Arkansas. Arkansas favored by 2.5.
Yeah, I kind of expected the Arkies to be favored.
I think Arkansas wins this by a score of 27-17.
All right.
And Will also has Arkansas, by the way.
Woo Pig Suey.
We got Florida against LSU, night game in Death Valley.
Possible trap game, but I'm going to roll with the Tigers. Get the job done. They score big, and they don't look back. LSU 58. Florida 31. Even though Jaden Daniels might not play, if Jaden Daniels doesn't play, I say LSU wins 49-35. But if he does play 59-35, LSU.
Yeah, Kerr, I think his phone overheated.
Probably.
He'll come back, and then we'll get his thoughts.
I think the Tigers are going to their offense, I think, just has a field day.
Yeah, their offense is great, and against that Florida defense.
Oh, wait. Yeah, about that. I prefer not to talk about that Notre Dame game, too.
What?
I prefer not to talk about Notre Dame. That was... Fuck that.
Well, sorry, man. And I go with LSU. I think they'll score because they have way too much offense for Graham Mertz.
We're expecting to see LSU Notre Dame in the ReliaQuest Bowl.
That'll be interesting.
If that happens, I might try and get tickets.
Wait, where is the ReliaQuest Bowl? Where would it
Raymond
be?
James Stadium.
Oh.
It's always been there. It was the Outback Bowl, but then they changed the name.
Yeah, because I remember when Arkansas with Outback Bowl, it was in Raymond James Stadium against Penn State.
Yeah, they played Penn State, and I almost went.
Yeah.
Could have seen Joey Porter Jr., Jahan Dotson.
There you are.
What? My phone overheated. What games did we get to? What games that?
LSU and Florida.
Oh.
Tigers.
Who do y'all have winning again?
I have LSU. Same with Will.
So y'all have LSU winning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, night game in Death Valley. Even if Nuss starts, he's at home. He's not on the road.
You know, fuck if it's at home, even. Ooh, so what? It's a Death Valley night game. Give me Florida 35-14.
I can tell he just lost all confidence after that Alabama game.
Who do we play after Bama?
Somebody trash. I just know.
They're beating us.
You play Georgia State, really?
Georgia State is pathetic.
Georgia State.
Man, you better score 60 on them.
You're scoring 80. You're scoring 80 on them.
Georgia State's winning 62-7.
And then you play Texas A&M at home. You're not going to College Station.
Yeah, College Station is trapped for them. But if it's in LSU, then they'll be fine.
LSU, thank you for this year. We're going to lose our fucking bowl game this year.
We don't even know.
You're projected to play Notre Dame in the ReliaQuest Bowl.
Yeah, we lost.
I mean, you're facing fucking.
You're facing the worst offensive coordinator in the entire country, Jared Parker.
You're facing.
I would have said Danny. He's not here anymore.
Nah, so. Jared Parker got shut down by fucking Wes Goodwin defense.
And Daniels got shut down by Mississippi State, who's proven they're trash.
And you're facing the worst defensive coordinator in the whole fucking country.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Jared Parker make Wes Goodwin look like the fucking 2000 Baltimore Ravens.
LSU is going to lose. LSU is going to lose out.
Nah. You're not losing no Georgia State or no Florida.
You're not losing to fucking Georgia State. I don't even think
if that actually happens, then everybody needs to go.
Then Kelly's gone.
Speaking of what's next? Oh, Mississippi State against A&M and College Station.
A&M big. This is my, as I love to call it, stone cold lock of the century of the week. A&M wins 51-7.
A&M's favored by 18.5. What about you, Curry?
Who are they playing?
Mississippi State.
A&M 62-0.
And I got A&M 42 to, let's say, 17.
Come on, fucking traffic. Hey, Highway 41.
What next do we got? Oh, the game of the week at the SEC.
The national game of the week.
Ole Miss, Georgia. It's basically a night game in Georgia.
College game day. Top 10 showdown.
Georgia's favored by 10.5, surprisingly.
That makes sense. But yeah, I'm gonna say this. If Georgia does lose a regular season game, it's gonna be this one. But I think they still get the job done in a very tight game. This is the game Georgia fans should be like, oh, fuck, if we lose, this is the one. Not Tennessee, this one. Ole Miss, their offense is playing well. Their defense, outside of Texas A&M, has been really, and LSU, but again, every defense except Alabama and FSU look bad against LSU. Ole Miss's defense has played well this year, aside 2 games, and their offense has been unreal this year. But I think the Dogs get the job done. Game-winning touchdown throw from Carson Beck to Ladd and McConkey. Dogs win 31-25.
Curry.
I don't give a fuck who wins this game. I fucking hate both teams.
Wait, why do you hate Georgia?
Fuck you mean, why do I hate Georgia? Why would I not hate them?
I don't know, because of 2019 and 2020, you killed them in that SEC championship.
And now look what they're doing to us.
Well, you only played them once.
Yeah, and the Dogs got their revenge.
And we got fucking raped.
Yeah, I think Georgia wins this by a good, solid scoring game. Let's say they win this by a score of 30-28. I actually think that Georgia kicker will kick a game-winning field goal.
Woodring.
Yeah, he won't miss for once.
Yeah, he's actually picked up his shit after I fucking like, why do you suck?
Yeah, after Ohio State bid that nearly screwed them. But yeah.
And everyone, if you can't tell, I've lost all faith in LSU after that one fucking loss against Bama.
You're gonna.
He'll be fine.
We're gonna lose to fucking Florida somehow.
You're not. If you're not, no. Even if Jaden Daniels isn't playing.
Nussmeier, it's gonna be Nussmeier's first game fucking starting.
Yeah, he's not like he's never started a game before.
He hasn't started with us, I don't think.
Yes, he has.
Whatever.
Yes.
He started against us a couple years ago.
Oh, right. I forgot about that. But he probably played like shit.
No, he actually did fine. He actually did fine. Just in overtime, he sold.
Exactly. If we go to overtime, Nussmeier doesn't know how to fucking battle under pressure.
Man, all you gotta do is just like Diggs, like you're running back.
Let Logan Diggs and John Emery have a day.
There you go.
And Noah Kane, the Penn State transfer. Also, speaking of Penn State, they got the cheaters this week.
No, Michigan.
Michigan goes to State College, Pennsylvania.
Now there's an ongoing investigation now concerning fucking Ohio State and Purdue now.
And why the fuck would Rutgers sign Steele?
Why? Okay, you know what? I don't want to hear any more about. Oh, the Big Ten's better. No. You got cheaters over there, buddy. You're done.
Nah, the only non-cheater in the Big Ten is fucking Oregon. They're not even there yet.
Wait, what about Washington cheated before?
Well, they're gonna suck next year because they're losing fucking everybody.
Yeah, they're losing Penix. They're losing Rome.
Lindsay. They're losing McMillan. They're losing Polk.
They're losing Polk too. Oh my god. Yeah, they're done.
I know LSU's going to suck next year. We're losing Neighbors. We're definitely losing Brian Thomas.
No, Brian Thomas isn't. I don't think he's eligible.
He's not eligible. He's gonna stay.
He's a sophomore. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he's gonna stay. He didn't redshirt either, so he's gonna stay.
Mm-hmm. So you'll be. So there's your new number one.
Because he's gonna be the number one now.
Harold Perkins is probably gonna be gone.
No,
Harold Perkins is next year.
He's a sophomore.
Jaden Daniels is gone, so we have to start with fucking Garrett Nussmeier.
Yeah, and then you'll get Colin Hurley.
We also have our third string QB right now.
By the way, his Trinity Christian squad is in the Florida high school playoffs.
That's impressive because Florida.
Well, his team is good.
What about this other two? I forgot about the other Big 12 teams. You got Oklahoma.
Well, we're probably losing Gabriel, but I don't know if Jackson Arnold is going to change fucking Jeff Levy being inept.
Well, Oklahoma's favored by 13 in this game.
West Virginia, if we fucking lose, I swear to God.
Yeah, then that's it.
Then that would put Brent Venables on the hot seat, even though he shouldn't be on the hot seat because it's not his damn fault.
I've seen people going around saying like if we have like the 25th pick, Denver's gonna pick Jaden Daniels. See, no. I would love that pick. I would love that pick.
No, yeah, because you're the LSU Bronco fan.
Well, Jaden Daniels fits that offense.
Exactly, he does though.
I mean, nothing's wrong with the offense now.
Honestly,
maybe younger. I'll give you that. And also, I don't know what mock draft that was that's saying the Broncos should draft Malik Neighbors. That's not happening.
Honestly, I wouldn't complain about it either.
No, I wouldn't like. Why would we get another receiver? That means somebody's gonna have to
just get a tight end. Get like
Brock
Bowers.
That's what I'm saying.
Who else is there?
I don't want Brock Bowers.
Man, he's good.
If you don't want Brock Bowers, then go get Cade Stover from Ohio State.
Or we could get a defensive.
Colston Loveland from Michigan, because Colston Loveland is actually good.
Or we can get that nose tackle from Miami, Leonard Taylor the third. I think that's his name.
Leonard Taylor, or you can get you can go get there's other defensive tackles.
Or a defensive end.
You could get Tyleek Williams, one of those Ohio State.
I'll only take an SEC team player if they play for LSU.
Okay, so you don't like Surtain then.
Oh, I forgot he played for fucking Bama. Damn it.
Yeah, he went to Alabama.
Okay, then.
If you want defensive ends, you could get JT Tuimoloau from Ohio State.
Oh yeah, is
Next
Ohio State
year-
3? But Ohio State's a 4-3 defense. That doesn't fit here.
Ohio State is two insane defensive ends in Jack Sawyer and JT Tuimoloau.
I want Dallas Turner.
Dallas Turner, that dude's a fucking menace.
Yeah,
I've seen him play.
Alabama runs a 3-4.
I've seen him play. He's the greatest defensive end I've ever seen.
Next year, I hope the Broncos get Harold Perkins.
Mm.
I think the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to get Connor Wigman next year.
Let's see what we got. Oh, Texas against TCU. Nah.
This is a trap game. TCU owns them. Yeah, TCU fucking owns them.
And TCU too.
I've seen some dog shit TCU teams beat a good Texas team.
Well, maybe this is it. But I'm just gonna say Texas.
I can see TCU winning this game, but I think Texas will win by like 15 points. So Miami and USC are both walking into the slaughterhouse this week.
Wait, who is Miami? Oh yeah, Florida State.
They go to Doak. They are lucky it's not at night. You guys do not know how much of a nightmare Doak Campbell Stadium is at night.
Oh, speaking of USC, that's our fucking season opener next year.
You'll go against Malachi Nelson.
But you're going against Malachi Nelson.
So you'll beat them. Because Lincoln Riley is going to go coach Caleb Williams in the NFL.
Oh my God.
Because that's another quarterback he's grooming, and while USC fans, I fucking warned you about him being a cheap ass in a big game. And now I predicted 8-4 for USC in the preseason. I don't think it's gonna happen because I think they beat UCLA and they get slaughtered by Oregon, who's a 15-point favorite against the Trojans.
Damn, that big?
Yeah, I think 30 at Autzen Stadium.
I think Caleb Williams is going to stay because he wants partial ownership in whatever team fucking drafts him.
He's a bitch if that's the case. That's not gonna happen.
He's a fucking classless hypocrite. Like, he paints fuck Notre Dame, fuck Oklahoma, fuck Texas, all that on his nails. And then when he loses to Michael Penix, he gets his ass humbled. He goes crying. Fuck Caleb Williams, man.
That was your former quarterback.
Ah, fuck you.
I mean, he was crying because he just realized he's not going to the college football playoffs.
I mean, you can't blame. The only game I'll blame.
That was not on Caleb, to be fair.
The only game I fully give Caleb Williams blames is the Notre Dame game.
Notre Dame, yeah. He fucking spotted us 20. He spotted us that many points.
Yeah, other than that, that's on Alex Grinch and USC.
Utah's on Lincoln Riley.
Oh yeah, that was bad.
I can name every loss that LSU is, and I know who to blame.
Yeah,
Florida State, Brian Kelly.
Florida State, Brian Kelly. Yes, so many fourth down fucking attempts.
And his second half game plan. What the fuck was that game plan?
That was terrible. Let's see. Who else did we lose to?
Ole Miss, that's Madhouse. That's
Matt
100% on Madhouse.
Alabama,
Brian Kelly. Brian Kelly.
No,
second
Alabama,
half. What was that? Nah, that's more on Kelly than House.
No, that's definitely on House. House had Perkins drop back on a wheel route.
Brian Kelly had no second half adjustments against Bama, and you know damn well when you play Nick Saban, you have to win the second half.
So I say that one's 50-50 on both Brian Kelly and Matt House.
Yeah. I mean, I know about Big Game Kelly because guess what? I fucking experienced him.
Yep, Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Nice one, Celtics.
And I am ready for that new college game.
Oh yeah, for sure. I can't wait to hear Chris Fowler.
When I do my annual Oregon Dynasty, like I always do,
I
put Oregon
I
in the
forgot.
Dynasty.
I've missed LSU's old head coach. I forgot his name though.
Coach O.
You're not talking about Ed Oregon, are you?
Yeah, Coach O.
Ed Orgeron.
No.
He's not even that bad of a coach. He's just a fraud.
Dude, everybody knows that dude ain't shit. He was carried by Burrow, Chase, Jefferson,
He was a
everyone.
good interim coach at Southern Cal.
No, Coach O wasn't carried. We totally didn't have a stacked offense.
Oh yeah, you totally didn't have guys like Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson.
I saw a list of top teams of the 2010s. 2018 Clemson was number 1. I guess it's because they're counting the 2019 LSU team as 2020s because they ended in the 2020s. That's probably why, because if they didn't count it as 2020s, that team probably would have been number 1.
That team's number 1 either way.
I think it's time to talk about the Heisman Trophy.
I think Michael Penix should get it.
Bo Nix.
Bro, Alabama's dirty ass players ruined Jaden Daniels' career.
No,
That was
not over.
That was not targeting. That was not targeting, and here's why. Dallas Turner didn't launch himself. He didn't lead with the crown of his helmet. And the contact to the head or neck area was with the shoulder, not the helmet. And he hit him in the shoulder. That is not targeting.
I don't care. Jaden Daniels was leading the number 1 Heisman. He was the number 1 Heisman number 1 in the Heisman race.
I mean, he's one hell of a player, but honestly, for him to win the Heisman, he had to win that game, and he didn't. Either way, even if Daniels didn't get hurt, I don't think he would have won the game.
I think we had to put in Nussmeier, and I don't even know how Garrett Nussmeier did.
He was all right. Actually, he didn't do bad considering he played against probably the best defense you guys played all year.
Yeah. Next year is going to be very interesting for college. I'm telling you now.
We have Oklahoma and Texas in the SEC, Utah, Prime, ASU and Arizona to the Big 12, Cal, Stanford, and SMU to the ACC.
I think it's unfair for like the Pac-12 teams travel cross country, dude.
Oregon, USC, Washington, and UCLA in the Big 10. Oh, the Big 10 basketball is going to be fucking insane with UCLA. And Oregon and USC. It's like Trojans, they have Isaiah Collier, even though Bronny is fucking mid.
Wow. Guess who's dead last? I know this is unrelated. Guess who's dead last in NFL offense?
Who?
The damn Jets.
That's what happens when MILF lovers your quarterback and your offensive line is a piece of shit.
Well, we tried the one. They're like, oh, no, I think Russ is what. Okay. Look what happened. The only reason why they have an even record is because that defense is the best in the league.
Their defense. Actually, no, the Ravens' defense is better. But the Jets' defense is up there.
The whose defense?
The Ravens.
No. The Jets, literally, with the worst offense, is always keeping them in the game, no matter how terrible it is.
Hey, sounds like our Broncos team from last year.
Okay, let me say this. Here is how you destroy that Jets defense. Don't make fucking mistakes, because you know their offense is so hideous. Just move the ball efficiently. Don't make any mistakes, and you're going to win by 30 plus. The reason they were able to beat the Bills week 1 is because of those Josh Allen turnovers. And they should have beat the Chiefs, but Chiefs got ref balled.
Yeah, I don't like how you just if it's a holding call, was that a holding call? Maybe it was, but I don't like when as soon as the picks happen, there's the flag. You could have thrown it a little before that.
The Jets, they're just pathetic. They are lucky the Patriots are in their division.
Patriots are.
By the way, I just got CJ Stroud off of waivers.
Good for you.
And I'm probably gonna get Jonathan Taylor. So super team time.
My team in another league is pretty good. The other league, Everyone's getting hurt though, so yeah.
In my league, everyone is getting fucking hurt, and well, I don't have a fucking quarterback.
Bro, I had to start Geno Smith over Jalen Hurts this week.
Wait,
Yeah, and I have to start
who's Seattle place again? Oh,
Washington.
Washington. Oh, they'll be fine.
Geno is getting 400 yards.
Yeah, Washington's pathetic. They don't have a pass rush anymore. The secondary's putrid.
They'd be work, and their offensive line.
Yeah, their offensive line is the third worst in the whole NFL.
No, the worst.
No, Jets. I don't give a shit. I'm sorry.
Washington. The Bears do not have a good pass rusher, and they killed Washington.
I mean, they have. Oh yeah. I mean, Yannick Ngakoue played. Yeah, Yannick Ngakoue wasn't that bad.
He hasn't been good this year.
Okay, but hot take. I know this is gonna say, oh wow, you actually think this, but next year LSU is gonna have a fucking massive drop off. We're gonna finish bottom 3 in the SEC West.
Don't think so. And by the way, the SEC did get rid of divisions.
Yeah, it's gonna be one big conference now.
It's gonna be either Alabama, Georgia, and Oklahoma or Texas winning that conference.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be the two top, like, record wise. No more conferences. Yeah.
Big Ten got rid of divisions. The division era is officially over.
Yeah, because if they were to do division, how they were gonna do it? Like, there was a rumor they were gonna do north, south, east, west. I'm like, no.
And the Big 12, the SEC North with Oklahoma, Missouri, Arkansas, Kentucky.
No, they would have to put because they would have to, and then the South would be what? Texas A&M, Ole Miss, and Mississippi State. I don't know. Shit.
Texas A&M, Ole Miss, Mississippi State, and then you have the East. You have Alabama, Georgia, LSU, Florida, South Carolina, and Tennessee. Actually, Tennessee would be in the North.
Wait, who would be in the West? We forgot the West.
The West.
Yeah, see, that's weird because it's like they're so packed together. It's
Alabama. That's Alabama. Alabama. That would be. I mean, Alabama. You could argue it should be SEC East. Tuscaloosa is east of the Mississippi.
Well, they had to put some. Well, there were so many teams in the East. They had to put Alabama in the West.
Yeah, like,
I think the North actually is going to be like teams like Tennessee, Kentucky. Let's say Mizzou and Oklahoma. There you go. Then you're gonna have the West. We'll say Texas. Let's say Texas A&M. Fuck. Okay, Arkansas and LSU. They're done. Now the South.
I'm gonna make this clear. The ACC. Why the fuck are you making Miami travel all the way to California?
I mean, that's like telling why is Oregon going to travel all the way cross country to teams like.
And California's going to have to travel all the way to fucking Tallahassee.
Oh my god!
To Florida State.
The jet lag is going to be real, okay?
Yeah. Like, it's just if Florida State, Clemson, and UNC all bolt because they want to bolt, they're going to go SEC or Big Ten. Mark my words.
They're going to go SEC. The ACC is rumored like teams like Clemson, Florida State, and Miami. They want out.
They are going to go to the SEC. Florida State will pull Miami and Clemson.
Mm-hmm. What about North Carolina?
They will go to the Big Ten and they will pull Duke with them. That would be the greatest basketball conference ever. You have UCLA, UNC, Duke, Michigan State.
You're gonna have basically a lot of blue bloods in the Big Ten in basketball. Think that's me going here. Let's see what we got.
Speaking of basketball, how about Julian Strawther? Holy fuck. He is him.
Oh, yeah, he played good with the Nuggets last game. Gonzaga product. You should look at Chet Holmgren. He's been really good too.
Bro, Holmgren's making me fucking nut my pants every time I've watched him.
Wemby, you're fucking ass. How are you getting killed by Mitchell fucking Robinson?
If it's out rebounding, then yeah.
Mitchell Robinson's bullying him in the post.
Yeah. One thing about Mr. Robinson, he might be ass at everything, but the fucking his size is his disadvantage.
And Julius Randle had a free on Wemby too.
How the fuck?
Wow, Wemby's having a bad game.
Yeah, Wemby. Oh God, Embiid might kill that man.
Wait, who is that? Who you play next?
I don't think so, but Embiid's probably gonna kill. But when we play Embiid, he's gonna kill that man.
Embiid's just gonna he's gonna post up and it's just gonna be a fadeaway. That's it. That's literally Embiid's move.
Bro, there's one thing I'm
Nah,
saying.
Embiid's gonna bully him in the paint, and Embiid's gonna just stuff it.
Preacher man.
If Wemby actually shuts him down, I'm gonna say, okay, Embiid, either Embiid's overrated or Wemby's actually improving with his rookie game. But
Preacher.
what's up, Curry?
Our defense tonight's gonna be fucking atrocious. No Draymond Green or Gary Payton II.
Okay, yeah, we're
against
done.
Nikola Jokic.
Okay,
But
great.
they don't have Jamal Murray.
Nikola
Okay.
Jokic might drop 50.
So
Yeah.
Steph might have
No,
a
if he
few-
drops 50, then that means they won't win. Every time Jokic drops 50, they don't win for some weird reason.
Oh my
That's
God.
the weirdest stat for every All-Star.
Wait, who's their backup point guard for Denver? Because Julian
Reggie Jackson.
Gotta go.
Strother's I was gonna say Strother's a small forward.
Reggie Jackson.
Oh, Steph for 50.
Yeah. But we'll talk more about that another time. But I think we hit our time limit since we had to double up today.
Honestly, I don't see why we don't do this more often.
No, I do separate because I don't want to be on that shit for very, very long. That's why I separate it.
Segregate it? That's racist.
That is not racist at all.
You're saying segregate it.
Oh my God. No, shut up. What else? Oh yeah. And Will told me to say this. It's just a reminder that Florida, you still fucking suck. What about you, Curry?
But you are going to beat LSU tomorrow or next Saturday. And reminder, if you're a Bama fan, you should actually go kill yourself, like right now, and send it to me right before you have your family record you shooting yourself in the back of the fucking head and just give it to me so I could actually feel some joy in my life. Especially you, Jalen Milroe, fucking monkey. Anyways, go Tigers, fuck the sister lovers, and Clemson's a fake Death Valley.
Yep, go Hogs, horns down. Reminder that Auburn, you're going to get it this Saturday.
Pause.
That's not a pause.